me today.
Well,
Thank you very
thanks for
much
having
for
us.
having us. Yeah.
I wanted to ask, how did Nightfall become a reality?
I think we have to wait just a second for Zelena right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Selena should be
So,
with us any
hi,
moment.
Hello.
I'm here as well
I
now. Hi.
was asking how this band became a reality.
Oh, yeah, just one moment. I got some little short problems here. Okay. So, how it became a reality? Well, it first started with Aaron, the male lead singer of the band. Um, we're actually a couple, so he started out with that whole thing as a single project.
Hmm.
And when we got to know each other, he was like, "Hey, you can sing. Maybe try something together." And after that, we said, "Yeah, let's do that." And we searched for musicians to like play the songs. And
Hmm.
we thought maybe just do a band instead of just projects, single projects like that. And yeah, that's how we formed actually. And I think Karim was the first one to join us in February of 2023, was it?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, along this journey, was the material already put together when you guys started recording and you went from there, or was it collective effort?
Um, I would say it was a little bit of both. Aaron is our songwriter, the text writer, and everyone does their part. Like Aaron writes the songs in a program called Guitar Pro. Maybe you know that
Mhm.
one.
Yes.
Yes, and he shows it to everyone, and then we just go from there, give our thoughts to it, say, yeah, that's good, that's not so good, maybe let's work on that one. Or how do you feel about it, you guys on
Yeah.
guitars?
So usually that's like the normal way to start a song for us. Aaron just comes up with an idea, writes it down, and then we take over and kind of change things, see if it's playable. A
Mhm.
lot of the time, it's just a nightmare to play on the guitar, actually. Uh, well, we can fix that, and then that's how most of the songs are put together. Sometimes we also just like work with riffs that we have or um, melodies that our vocalists create, and then we keep going from there. So whatever works, works.
I wanted to ask you about my favorite track on the song, which is Bleeding for Nothing. I wanted to ask how the process was for that song and if you could talk about the song.
Well, actually, that was, I think, the first song we ever had, or Aaron ever had, because it was the first song he ever made, I believe.
Hmm.
Um, it is a song about betrayal and how someone feels betrayed from another person that he was really, or that person in the song. I don't think it's a real scenario, but like if you have those two people, that one
Hmm.
person was really betrayed by the other one, and that feeling behind it, it talks about that one. And it started out like as a song where I should have just done the background vocals, and we said like maybe we could do something bigger of that. And then we put in some choir stuff like canon,
Hmm.
or these harmonies that took quite a long time to figure out. I think it was half a year. Yeah. And it was one of the last songs recorded, I think, actually.
I think it was the second to last that was recorded for the album.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But Lucas recorded it, so he would know better.
I don't. I forgot.
I wanted to ask about another one of my favorite tracks, which is Burning Fire. I wanted to ask if you could speak on that as well.
Okay, so Burning Fire is actually one of my favorite songs as well. I had the idea of that song text specifically because all the negativity in this world going on at the moment, and also at that time. And I just wanted to give a song to the people, or a song text rather, to the people, that they can feel powerful, and they can have the feeling to fight for their freedom and for what they think is right, and just to give hope back to the people. That was the intention of that song.
And I wanted to ask you as well, who's responsible for the album artwork?
So the album artwork, I've basically rented a house with a couple of friends, and one of my friends one day he came home and he showed me like he got a very cool dragon tattoo on his back, right? And I was like, oh, who did this tattoo, right? And so the girlfriend of my friend is a tattoo artist.
Wow.
And so I asked her, hey, don't you want to do like an album artwork? We are recording this album and we need an artwork for it. And yeah, she was totally down for it. And I think the result is very, very cool. And we had a couple different ideas what we want to do with the album artwork, but in the end, we settled on this knight on a horseback with epic lightning in the background.
And in speaking of the album and its release, what's the next step for you?
So we're working on a lot of different things at the same time. We're working on a new album, and some of the songs are already pretty far, like we're pretty far in the process. We're getting closer to recording that, so people can definitely look forward to the next album. And we also want to play more gigs. Like we try to get bigger shows and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think we have 3 more gigs this year. And
Yeah.
how many planned next year? I think 6 to 10, something like that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
around that somewhere.
It's yeah, but we'll have a lot more gigs next year.
I wanted to ask you each if you could take a moment and tell me how your musical career started and what age you began.
Oops. Yeah. So basically, I don't know if that's a thing in the US as well, but over here in Switzerland, a lot of children have to learn like the recorder. It's like a wooden flute,
Ah,
and a lot of them they really hate it. And I had to learn that like as a small child as well. I absolutely hated it. So I really didn't play any instrument for a very, very long time. Uh, up until I was at the Green Day concert, and then I thought, oh, I want to learn Green Day songs on a guitar, right? So I learned a couple basic chords. I learned Green Day songs, right? Um, and then we had on our countryside, we had like in the middle of nowhere, we had a music festival every year, basically in a cornfield. Like they raised down one cornfield and then they put a stage there. And one day or one evening, there was a metal band there. And I up until that day, all sorts of metal that I listened to was maybe Papa Roach or Linkin Park. That was like the most metal stuff that I listened to. I never really listened to some power metal or whatever. And one evening, a power metal band played there, and I was like mind blown that, oh my God, this exists. You can like shred like this on a guitar. It was really crazy to me. And that was like the real starting point when I started learning guitar with that goal in mind of creating my own music. Yeah. And that's where I am today. So that was about 6 years ago, I think.
wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so my journey actually started in a very similar way, but I was lucky enough to get a guitar instead of the recorder. And yeah, still, I didn't really like it. I switched to electric guitar at some point, but then I just stopped playing altogether. However, my guitar teacher at that time gave me a Metallica album, and that's kind of when I started listening to more rock and metal music. And at some point, like 8 or 10 years later, I picked up the guitar again, and my father actually gave me a proper guitar this time for my birthday, and that's when I started enjoying playing the guitar because I noticed, oh, that's how it
Sure.
can sound like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, for me, it actually also started early on. I also had to play the flute, but that's a whole other thing to talk about. But I started singing when I was, I think, 2 or 3 years old, maybe. I had with my mother and father a bedtime ritual, and we always, I think, sang about 3 songs each evening. And
Oh,
she always had to change, like every 1 week or 2 weeks, she had to change the songs because I grew tired of them. And yeah, it was quite a hustle for her, I believe. And when I got older, I think it was like 7 years old, I got into choir from school. And that was a few years. Then I took a break from singing in a choir, just sang for myself, learned for myself. And in high school, I got in a gospel choir, actually. And there I learned a lot of new skills, also some in the range of soul. And I really love to use that knowledge today, also in our metal songs and the opera knowledge I got from my first choir. We had a special teacher there for about 2 months or so. And yeah, she taught us some opera style singing. That was quite cool. And yeah, into metal singing, I actually got quite late. I think I started singing in metal actively in 2023. Before that, I was like, I can't sing metal. That's way too complicated. That's not my voice type. And yeah, now here I am.
And so it's safe to say we won't see any Jethro Tull remakes in the future from you because you all quit the recorder.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I still have mine actually, but I would have to search for it and I definitely can't play it anymore. What about you, Karim? Can you still play it?
I don't know. I haven't touched it in like 15 years. I don't
Me
think I even
too.
have it anymore.
I think every Swiss person hates that thing.
Yeah, probably.
I wanted to ask you, along this journey, what has been the best advice that's been given to you along the way?
Mhm. I think this is like a mix of different things that people said to us, but it's like just get your stuff out there and have fun.
Mhm.
Because that's what people notice, and that's also what works. Like if you don't have fun making music, you'll have to stop at some point. So
Sure.
just do what you like to do, and yeah, people will notice that, and like get the vibes of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And going back to the album, I wanted to ask you, what do you feel is the best way to get a hold of any merchandise or a physical copy of the album?
So at the moment, we sell merchandise only at the shows. We are working on an online shop, and hopefully the online shop will be ready sometime next year. But at the moment, just wherever we play live, we have all our merchandise with us. Yeah, we have CDs, we have T-shirts. Now new as well, we have beanies and sweatshirts as well.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Did I miss
It's the
anything?
perfect time for a beanie.
Drumsticks. You missed drumsticks.
Oh, true. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. We have drumsticks with our band logo on them as well. Yeah.
Excellent. And lastly, my friends, I wanted to ask you if you could give a message to your fans, what would that message be?
We just wanted to say thank you to all our fans for the support up until now and also in the future. And it was amazing to meet those at the concerts we played, and we're excited to meet many, many more. And yeah, we are looking forward to it. So yeah, we didn't expect that much support from the get-go. So thank you for that one.
Well, I think this attention is well deserved. You create an album that I enjoyed from top to bottom. It's hard for
Thank you.
me to pick a couple tracks to talk about. And I look forward to what lies ahead for you. I can't wait to hear when this new album's ready. I hope we can speak again.
Yeah, I hope so too. It was really cool to speak to you. Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, my pleasure. And thank you for joining. You have a great rest of your day, my friends.
Thank you.
You
You
too.
too.
Well,
You too.
thank you
Thank
very
you very
much for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Cheers.